Dang, this beat go hard. Almost kind of sound like a diss track beat, but nah, I'm killing it. Give me a crown, I'm running the underground sound, and I ain't bound by the haters and rage baiters. Not worried about those who hate me, chain me up when I'm 80, so I don't pop out of the wheelchair and start throwing punches like I don't care. The way I do it makes everyone stare, life don't play fair, I just push harder, jump 'em like a 90s truck with a bad starter. Still got a stuck copy of the Marshall LP, just crazy but don't want anyone to help me. There's a modern day without me, but it's fun cause it's all about me. I stay independent cause it's my name and I'll defend it. I spit the tree so don't bend it. Feel the need to talk trash, you better park it before you crash. Look at where you are and mark it, take a seat, hand me a beat, and I almost bet that you have more than one regret. 90% of the time I'm just trolling, their hate can't get to me, I gotta keep rolling. I'm always poke a joke, most of the time I'm just blowing smoke. Don't care enough to get truly upset, I haven't met a single one that can make me fret. So I just play around, don't want them to get found cause I acknowledge the noise. I know it's another one of their loser ploys, they're hardcore hating while I'm laughably slating a career. Looking at myself in the mirror knowing I'm the best, way above the rest. Selling these records in my old denim vest. I always look like I'm just chilling it, but behind the scenes I'm killing it. I'm the next white boy trying to overtake rap, ignoring the roadmap, coming out without a label. No music videos on cable, I'm turning the table on the rap lane. Cause why's all this new rap so plain? Never mind, the white boy's about to go insane and destroy everything. Another white boy who don't sing, he just learns to rap faster and faster, becoming the hip-hop master. So put your cameras on me so the world can see how I overtake every fake who doesn't put in the effort, while I disregard all the feelings I hurt. One of the few rappers still working in the dirt. Yeah, I'm serious about my art, trying to top every chart while they still handing out mixtapes in Kmart. Low childish voice got everyone saying, hey bot, hey caramba. I can tell these haters still living with their mama way into adulthood, not living like an adult should. I'm a young buck on the come up, cause I can quickly sum up the lack of work from the competition. This is Bunky Cole's second edition. I got tunnel vision and I'm gonna achieve my mission. Everyone in my way can suffer the consequences on my own level and putting up tall fences they won't be able to climb. So I'll just sit back and rhyme and let them whine, slowly turning other fans into mine. And 90% of the time I'm just trolling, these haters can't get to me, I gotta keep rolling. I always poke a joke, most of the time I'm just blowing smoke. Don't care enough to get truly upset, I haven't met a single one that can make me fret. So I'll just play around, don't want them to get found cause I acknowledge the noise. I know it's another one of their loser ploys. They're hardcore hating while I'm laughably slating a career. Looking at myself in the mirror knowing I'm the best, way above the rest. Selling records in my old denim vest. I always look like I'm just chilling it, but behind the scenes I'm killing it. For a long time, life hasn't felt real, like I'm living on a constant spinning wheel. Don't even know how to feel. New year and I got no resolution, cause I can't find a real solution. So I'ma keep living the same way and treat each new day like it's the same day, and go through the motions, suppressing my emotions, and finding another good reason to keep grinding. Keep hopping on the mic like a toddler learning to ride a bike, but I got a spike, so I'ma give the competition a flat tire. In the game, people use me like murder for hire, but I don't got time to waste on an easy target. Gotta put myself back to market so these records will sell. I can hide behind fame, act like I'm doing well. Still need music to come out of my shell and speak from the heart, and still only show part till my very own flow catches up, tells me it's time to go, saying I've been going too slow and soon won't have anything to show. I'm just trying not to throw it all away, I got no time to play, it's time to say what I've gotta say. I'm here to entertain so I don't have to explain a single thing I do. Not to them and not to you, gonna do my own thing. I ain't the type to kiss the ring, I'm on middle finger high all the way to the sky. Same people who have come to me crying are doing nothing but trying to take away from my name and destroy my fame. Too bad I know too much, the kind of knowledge I never knew would come in clutch, but now I can spew it everywhere, like on a song and such. Got on the inside, caught them lying, and get the truth, got them crying, but I got a board full of the next moves. I can follow the patterns like record grooves. Caught me off guard once, took me only a day to flip the script. Someone slipped, now their plans are ripped. Without a script you can't have a play, drama ain't worth my time of day. Don't care what they're saying, I'm done playing. Walk up the stairs in which I was seated, but now they got me heated. I run this backstage in this day and age, and I wasn't even there. I don't know where to find some big room, and somehow they try to make it my doom. I'm just sitting on a sign, thinking about everything that is mine. Even in the dark I'll start to shine, and I'll never stop because now I'm at the top. So I don't care what they think I said, now you can't go above my head. I'm here to entertain so I don't have to explain a single thing I do. Not to them and not to you, gonna do my own thing. I ain't the type to kiss the ring, I'm on middle finger high all the way to the sky. Every time I make a move, I know how they're gonna react, but every time they fail to state a single fact, lying, saying they've been attacked, but they ain't no victim. They can say I tricked them, but I'm just way ahead, and saying whatever pops in my head. Leave a hate on red and flame them on Instagram, because I just don't give a damn. Use my words like a choke slam, tell you hater, see you later. Turn around and bite back like an alligator. Consider this the song I snapped. All the people putting dirt on my name a trap. Just remember, every time you say my name, I know it, but I got more dirt on y'all and I ain't afraid to show it. They only apologize when they're scared of what I'll do. Problems I got two and ain't no one of them you. How can you get in my way if I don't care? Come on, I've seen you stare. How in the world you gonna call me paranoid when I've caught y'all sending more than one droid? Half y'all said you wanted to be my friend, so no wonder I'm gonna throw you off the deep end when I expose the things you send. All I do is rap aggressive, but these people trying to say I'm obsessive. I'm only obsessed with winning, got my head spinning, but I stay steady grinning. The game don't play fair, the grins will show I don't care, cause I'm the beat slayer, the #1 player. Every 808 is a blank slate to ignore the hate and show what all's on my plate, and make sure I get the rest off my chest. I do this not showing that I'm so stressed, feeling compressed, but won't let myself explode till I've showed off everything I can. So trying to stick it to the man until I can take his spot, cause my work is fresh and hot like an order of fries, and I wanna expose all the fakers I despise. I'm #1 with men in boots, cause I don't answer to men in suits. I only answer to myself, can't be persuaded by your wealth. I got records on CD, but the elites don't see me coming for their profit. They sending me letters telling me to stop it, but I'll never be too good to throw hands. I'll fight you even when I get 100 bands. That way no one can stop me. It taught me to get me to back down, you're gonna have to one-shot pop me. But I know how to dodge and weave, cause I have a need to breathe, and rather about everyone I got a grievance toward. I do it for my own convenience and to keep them getting bored. And they saying I'm showing when I got nothing to show, saying I still need to grow, but I've been growing. Green gonna stack up like it needs mowing, but I'll let it grow, cause hip-hop is my crop, and I could fill a silo with notebooks full of raps I spit like a cyclone. You'd act like this too if you knew what I known. Surrounded by liars, same people fake cries, trying to put dirt on my name, but I'm playing my own little game. They're playing checkers, but y'all ain't ever scored. I flip the board and make a mess, cause I'm over here playing chess. It ain't complicated, I've been hated, they just mad someone like me made it. I couldn't find a path, so I created it. I'm resilient, sticks and stones don't even break my bones. But when I walk into a room, people start typing on their phones. They controlled like drones, so I don't care who groans when they hear my name. I make music for people who feel the same. They mad about the workings of my mind, but I'm made to stay on the grind. Pedal to the metal, so many ideas I start to steam. Like a kettle, I can work alone, I don't need no team. I can mention being trouble after a double, making it a triple. When I take aim, I don't leave no cripple. I take my target all the way to the bottom, posting a pic on Insta like, haha, I got him. I got real experience, while kids these days don't go out the fence. I've been trained to sense a fake, someone who talks country but never picked up a rake, just a snake. I be taking out the trash and cutting the grass. Meant that 2 ways, and between those two is how I spent my days. They say I'm stuck in my ways, but I'm just an addition to this 5-string family tradition. I got some sort of condition, I can only focus on making it and exposing everyone who's faking it, which is exactly why I can rap aggressive while I sit back and smile. I got the truth on file and will expose it whenever I feel like it. Hop on the mic and strike it like thunder of truth that'll make you wonder who you can even trust. Hit you like a strong gust of wind. When the facts are pinned on the board, people will be floored, tearing up people like a hurricane, and I don't even do it for personal gain. Stirring up a storm so aggressive, bystanders gonna say it's impressive.
Suppressed. I first released my way, so you know how things are going to be done, and if you don't like it, you better run, because I just want to have fun, but the industry has made a barricade to prevent me from saying what I want to say, and the listeners from playing what they want to play, so they can bend an agenda. I mean, look, I'll always be a hater beta, cooking them up like a mashed potato, serving it to the fans like a waiter. Normally, I don't wait to respond to anyone that takes shots at me, but right now I'm locking up for the whole industry. Locked and loaded, got those that say they've goaded in my sights. Trying to bring the evil into the spotlight, they hated me since my debut, hence the me remix, defense, and suppress, showing how they view the real artist. They hit the hottest because they humble, and don't mumble about things they can't relate to, but they get hate too much. Call them evil when the industry is such.
Yeah, I'm a country boy, more suppressed than the rest. It's harder to get heard. Those that are blur the line that makes them who they are. They make you think you can't get far. If you don't, well, I won't, cause I'll never conform to the norm. A few real people have won the battle. They get heard cause they got fans that herd behind them like cattle. We don't take the things that matter and splatter them on the pavement. These record labels want enslavement. I ain't 10 people in a writer's room. I think that's a writer's doom. I don't even need sleep when I'm in deep, writing a hard track, a well-written attack on those that try and get in my way every single day, cause I just don't play. If you don't want to be an industry plant but want to earn it yourself, the rants you make, people start to relate and you can learn the tricks of the trade, not be a mainstream artist getting played by some con men just to get every word heard on the radio. You may ask when it happens, I say all the time. They hide at each little crime they commit and songs they deny because they don't think they'll hit, and if you don't allow it, they'll suppress you and promote the mess and make the world suffer because your songs are tougher. I wrote my way because it's my way, no matter what they say, mainstream's too organized. That's why I've always despised every little part like I got no heart. I say what I feel to keep the songs real, no need for fancy suits, I can dominate in jeans, a sweatshirt, and boots. Industry gonna call OSHA because I'm clowning while they drowning, and they're gonna be working for me like I'm their boss. I'm gonna take them lame ideas and toss them to the trash so I can bash it. They line up the shot and miss, I shoot from the hip and still find my bliss. Yeah, I'm a country boy, more suppressed than the rest, it's harder to get heard. Those that are have blurred the line that makes them who they are. They make you think you can't get far if you don't, well I won't, cause I'll never conform to the norm. A few real people have won the battle, they get heard cause they got fans that herd behind them like cattle. We don't take the things that matter and splatter them on the pavement. These record labels want enslavement. I ain't 10 people in a writer's room, I think that's a writer's doom. I don't even need sleep when I'm in deep, writing a hard track, a well-written attack on those that try and get in my way every single day, cause I just don't play. We may not have multi-million dollars in music scholars to push our albums to everyone's screen, but that doesn't mean that each of our bars won't hit home to somebody as if we were the stars on Billboard. Yeah, I may not have scored a Grammy, but sure, people will slam me. But if I write a song that's stuck in someone's heart, then I've done my part. I only ignore the hate when I'm making sure I resonate. Maybe someone will designate a song of mine to a loved one who's flying up past the sun, or to help them through a rough patch when the world's burning around them and they feel like they're the match. I'm here to help them fight the fire and rise higher.
Two fingers up, yeah, they're the middle ones. Won't keep them up around the little ones. Hate these rappers, that wasn't directed at anyone. I'm just having fun. But I do hate how the culture is spun. Songs used to help kids with drug recovery. Now the songs of the kids' drug discovery. They're leading people to the grave, and I'm expected to call them brave. Good thing I'm not a slave to a record label, writing meaningful songs at my kitchen table. These people got a soft core, doing my second album and they call it sophomore. But I ain't gonna be sophomore. When I'm older, I may smoke a cigar in a sick car, but I'm not gonna push a pill down your kid's throat and so call myself the GOAT. I'm here to make a change, gonna make some noise, ignore that ploys till I made a difference. It's not a coincidence that I was born when I was. I know it's because I'm the warrior that people need. I'm not dominated by greed. They're already starting to panic, cause when I'm in defense mode it's manic, and I know these people in the industry is satanic. Life sucks, but at least we haven't taken the mark of the beast. Actually, I think it's too late, but it's just our fate. But I'm gonna fight for what's right. For the second time I'm back, picking up the slack on the track, making an attack on the evil people, taking down everyone so I can come back from every battle saying I won. I'll even attack people that are riding the fence, cause this is my defense. Last record I played offense and made it a trend to offend and go off the deep end. Cause when I hop on the MIC and rap about the problems I see in the world today, like the kids who aren't safe to go outside and play, I have to play defense to make it make sense. Name the song in verse 2, cause if someone wanna take me down, then I'll put them in a hearse too. I can do it with words, cause when I go in the mic booth, my lyrics cut like I got a spiked tooth, cause I still like truth. Give me a minute so I can start a battle and win it. Life sucks, but at least we haven't taken the mark of the beast. Actually, I think it's too late, but it's just our fate. But I'm gonna fight for what's right. For the second time I'm back, picking up the slack on the track, making an attack on the evil people, taking down everyone so I can come back from every battle saying I won. I'll even attack people that are riding the fence, cause this is my defense. Some labels ain't that bad. It's kinda sad that evil people can ruin a good thing, but I'm here to bring them to the ground, bound by the mistakes. It takes a lot of fakes to do what they do, but I'm one of a few who's independent, like enter, share, send it. I don't need a feature, kinda like New Freezer. One label greedy, the other not so needy. And that wasn't a Kendrick diss, my man's yet to miss. I believe every word in Meet the Grams, like, damn, that song slams. And not like us caused a big fuss, just like MCAT and 50 Cent went and told the truth in the booth. One of the hardest rhymes, way ahead of the time, trying to speed up Case Closed Exposed.
Gotta throw something new at him. Give me some slack, cause I'm back on the track, and that's a fact. Still not signing a contract. I'm finna make this independent racks a stack. Cause this is hip hop, and there ain't nothing that can make this hick stop. I'm the white boy riding a beat and doing it without a feat. Country boys can sing slow, but when we rap like we got something to show, we can hit you with that flow that hits you like go, go, go. We're more than cruising, cause we ain't ever losing, and I don't know what's confusing. I'm not one of these artists that caters to the haters. I flip the hate around and stand my ground. I got the best sound and there's no debate. I'm gonna ignore the hate and flip the bird to fate. Making my own path, and anyone in my way can take my wrath. Turn any beat into a bloodbath, cause I'm decapitating all these these hating snakes who seem to be mating and multiplying. I know they're trying to discredit me, but soon everyone will see it can't be done. My mouth may be a loaded gun, but it's all real. I only speak how I feel. People say I'm an a-hole. I can't say that's the goal, but I guess they can't handle the truth. Yeah, I'm no sleuth. Me and my buddies just a few good men. That's who I am and who I've been. People gonna state that they hate me, but they always stare. How am I supposed to act like I don't care? Well, I'll say on record I do care about what people say about me. Well, at least a few. Okay, maybe it's only two, but I got dirt on everyone. I mostly spill it for fun, and if I will defend you, it's rare, so don't turn around and make me not care.
It just, I feel like this song's missing something. Right, Chuck?
Now we're gonna put you on real hard.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
Yes, and we're gonna put you on real hard. This is fat phone music and my knuckles are real scarred. I'm hard to read, so rip up your tarot card, cause you never know who I'm gonna tear apart. Here, cause I got something to prove. Kick him down like a horse hoof, so hit the brakes, I don't care what it takes. I'm here to show off to my enemies. I'm probably already in a scope like one of the Kennedys, but I know why I'm here, so spreading my message, I got no fear. So if it's the reason I die, I don't want anyone to cry. Just look up the sky and say, hey, Bunk was right. Because the only people who have doubt are the ones that don't know what I'm about. I don't say what I say for clout, and if you don't like when I get on the mic and spit, just remember there ain't a single target I ain't hit. I use wordplay so my rivals learn to stay out of my way. When I got something to say, I make tracks and put it on wax. Cause the saying about a stick in a stone don't apply when you on a microphone. I'm tired of every fake accusation. They only do it cause I'm a sensation. Tell them check the evidence and I haven't heard back since. Bunky Cole. Two albums in and I haven't kicked it into first gear, so y'all need to look into me and stop the tricks and figure out what you need to fix. Like your daily requirement to hear my voice. You don't have a choice to fix your issues before I stomp you down with my size 14 shoes. I'm colder than chili, that's how I plan to make a million and blow it on silly things I don't need. But what's the point of letting it sitting around in my family I can already feed? I'm not a corny rapper dominated by greed. I'm rapping because I got a story to tell, not because I need these records to sell. Those are the kind of people I make a track about, because the fans don't want somebody chasing clout. But I'm a laugh track because I laugh when recording. That's why my private flight to the top is already bored, and I got places to be going. Ain't flying Boeing because I gotta make it to my destination. To get to the radio, I'm gonna have to buy the station. I'm just shooting from the hip, gonna let something slip, though act like I crapped the whip, but I don't got rope. I don't need hope, cause I'm dope. Success is on the upward slope, climbing a mountain like I'm looking for a fountain, but I don't need more youth. I got truth. I'm not an industry plant, cause the industry can't compete with how I get on the mic and rant without hesitation. Only vegetation around me is trees, so get rid of the fleas, cause they won't find any skeletons in my closet. I just spit rhymes like a running faucet. People in my way been slain, now we flushing them down the drain. Flowing so hot it causes pain, might burn your skin, cause unlike mine it's thin. Mine's tough so I can win. I'm self-made, my music you can't grade. I don't need to sell out in an arena or have my name chanted like John Cena. I just need to touch the souls of some real people, the same as an old church steeple. But I see they trying to limit me. I mean, have you heard from Shady as of lately? He said if you're gonna be lyrical, you better stay far away from a miracle. And I just don't think it's fair. They're being so square while I'm spherical, making my songs almost spiritual. I can still make a song about a truck with a dirty floorboard as I climb the rap scoreboard, but honestly it makes me more bored. Rooms in my soul can't be sold, and apparently that's bold to say this earlier, so I've been told, but I refuse to lose traction or go missing in action. Music is my satisfaction. And that's how we do it around here. 3 verses deep on this beat. BC can't be beat. I'm not above anyone, I just think I'm on a higher level of thinking. I write them track attacks for fun, shooting at the ship while it's sinking. I've already soared above everyone, so I mess with others to keep from getting bored. They crying while I'm arguing and spewing what's on my mind. They should be scared when I'm silent, acting like they can't see what I'm doing, but I ain't blind. I just don't rent my mind space when I'm chilling in my self-created grace. I ride alone, got like one friend on this phone, trying to stay in my zone, head down and hustle. The brain is a muscle that you must train, that's what it's about. Scream and shout and dodge and attack like a ram. They try to cram me into a box, but I escape, cause I'm slow like a fox. Can't put tape over my mouth, I say what I want and support my boys down south. I set the bar, earn it with the work in each scar. People say I won't make it far, but I'm gonna rub it in when I finally win. Ain't nobody chillin' my mindset, they all hate me, I'd bet, but they can't even talk to the hand. My whole presence is way too grand, I'm too unique. Everyone else is just another grain of sand with their future looking bleak. I'm shining, they go when they want, and locked and loaded, they can't hit me cause I'm goated. Had a conversation with one of the best underground up-and-comers that I found, most definitely suppressed, but the people still listen and always will, cause we the best. The rest can't compete, they depended on getting that feat. No one telling me when to drop, when to stop, or who they think I can't top, cause I write, record, drop, and random. Long waiting, playing releases, I just can't stand them. Me and the underground gone rogue. There's no chance of front page vote. Good, don't want it. What's the point of property if I can't hunt it? No need for a private jet, but if I needed one, I'd get the yellow planes. Don't call it insane. People taking shots at just some mild turbulence. Can't get past the barbed wire fence. Yeah, shout out to Upchurch. I'm a bird on my perch, deciding who I want to prey upon. Choose carefully, cause one bar and they gone. They gotta readjust their sight height if they think they just might get a shot up this high. I know that angered them, but I can't even hear them sigh. I attract crowds cause my level past the clouds. If you mess with me, it's one lane. And we ain't sane or plain, but I'll gain their support all the way to court. Yeah, I said one lane, people trying to go both ways. But did they know I got trick plays? I'm the craze and I'm wild and it ain't even a phase. I ride alone, I got like one friend on this phone trying to stay in my zone. Head down and hustle, the brain is a muscle that you must train. That's what it's about, scream and shout and dodge, each attack like a ram. They try to cram me into a box, but I escape cause I'm solid like a fox. Can't put tape over my mouth, I say what I want and support my boys down south. I set the bar, I earn it with the work in each scar. People say I can't make it far, but I'ma rub it in when I finally win.
Voices. I've started to lose track of who's gone behind my back. Only one person I can talk to, but they say that's wrong too. And the people I used to hate are now the only people I can relate to. But I guess that's just fate. I still want to know how the one mate who was always there can suddenly not care and get in the way of all your dreams. And you want to complain, but you don't know who you can call and just scream about it all too. Now it's all hidden, they act like they don't even know what they did. Everything I wanted was about to happen, so excited I was nearly crapping my pants. Tired of these never-ending rants, wondering if those I cussed out just might have been slightly right about me being wrong all along. Cause if you play it the wrong way, the consequence is offense over the line that I talked about and crossed but never got to say I walked, at least as of yet. And maybe it's worth a bet that there's no need to fret, and I don't wanna, but we both know I'm gonna. Cause everybody is screaming at me and I hear their voices, but I want to let them make the choices. They're just adding to the clutter till I lock the door and close the shutter, leaving me alone in the dark to go crazy and leave my mark on every piece of turf across the earth. They're yelling about me, but not telling me what about. I've heard almost every day they crash out about something I've done. But it's not as fun when they don't stand firmly about a foot away and say what they've got to say. I guess they don't want the big dog to come out and play, cause the truth hurts, so my words bite, and they just might regret everything since the day we met. As for me, it's no sweat. I don't need a lot of people, especially when they act like the facts are lethal. They're mad and friendly, I'm happy and deadly. The statement's so dumb I'll hear through the grapevine. I'm so smart they're gonna tape mine. They try and pick it apart to seem like I have no heart. Keyword try, I don't know why they hate on my thoughts. I'm the one who will care, plus I've even played fair, and we both know that's rare. I hear the chatter, but none of it'll matter. I'll keep to myself to build my wealth and keep myself in good health. I'm arguing in my own head, probably will till I dead. Are my friends annoyed or am I just paranoid? The voice in my head can't decide which choice to make, for God's sake. I can't choose and decide who's the real deal and who's another fake snake. And the blow that leaves me feeling low is to know that I've hurt the few people I respect. It leaves me feeling wrecked. All I wanted to do was protect and care for them. Now I'm here trying to fix the bond so it don't tear more. And there's a difference between what's in my head and what I've actually said. I've said it before and I'll say it once more. Everybody is screaming at me and I hear the voices, but I won't let them make the choices. They're just adding to the clutter till I lock the door and close the shutter, leaving me alone in the dark to go crazy and leave my mark on every piece of turf across this great earth.
Hillbilly thuggin', back row be a chuggin', deer sluggin'. Yeah, 5150, we still mess with no city. Year after year, they still call me crazy. It never fails to amaze me, cause I'm just hanging out in the field and still ain't learned how to keep my lips sealed. I can hold my own, ain't never gonna be a clone. Everyone's supposed to be themselves, so let's put these copycats up on shelves and let the real dominate. Wasn't meant to be no hate, but life is great when you ain't a faker. You just living your life right, making it to a new height, chilling around the same old site. I'm that cat, still unironically rapping in a backwards MAGA hat. They lazy, well I'm crazy, like a 1980s Patrick Swayze. Yeah, we outsiders, Indian and Harley riders, heavy Chevy drivers. We don't hang around fleas, but we stronger than Hercules. We can go from leather jacket to ratchet camo, loaded down with the ammo, bumping hillbilly deluxe, but riding in way bigger trucks. Look at the glass on the back, you're gonna see a full gun rack, cause we redneck and ballin'. Record execs won't stop calling, but my phone's muted, cause I'm shooting at the range. People say I got the best shot, undisputed. Others say it's strange how I can live so white trash, but got that cold hard cash. They try to bash our music taste, but it's a waste of their time and mine, cause rock, country, rap, and metal, otherwise me and the homeboys never settle. The The way I hit a bullseye, I'll make a grown man cry. But not my crew, we're living better than you. We got stars and balls on each one of our cars. We like the music loud, but it can't stand a large crowd. Blown out speakers rattle like we're riding into battle, really just herding cattle. If you ever see us in suits, I can guarantee we're still wearing cowboy boots. Might not be the Wild West, but I rock the denim vest. Was wearing it when I shot my first pheasant, and I always wear it past, future, and present. The patches show a legacy of a lifestyle that don't come free. Going into concerts and sneaking into VIP, cause me and the boys like noise. Main outfit is blue jeans and a white tee, looking like 90s teens, Walkman and a CD. Hopping out of the square body Chevy at the levee. And we country thugs riding high, and that's a double. We trouble, don't cross us the wrong way, cause we don't play. We're like black cats, but we just white with tats. We eating good, ballin' and not looking like they say we should. Hoping in 20 years I can have billboard plaques up on my wall and a phone no one's allowed to call. But it'll still ring, and I'll be dripped out in that country bling. All cause I rap and sing about my way and how I wanna be the craze among the hicks. Partying in the woods after you gotta check for ticks. Get my country funk, getting hillbilly crunk, screaming cause they half drunk. And I'll be saying, who would've thunk? But as for now, it ain't no stopping. Keeping these guns popping, animals dropping. I can go on a hunt anytime I want. Hiding in some fake shrub, get me some tasty grub. I'm gun toting and reloaded, dropping birds and shooting to the biggest of herds of deer. Kicking it into first gear, full throttle, soon to be an empty bottle. If you wanna join my guys, be bold and dress for the cold. Hillbilly thuggin', back road beer chugging, deer slugging. Yeah, 51, 50, we still mess with no city. Year after year, they still call me crazy. It never fails to amaze me. I'm just hanging out in the field. Still ain't learned how to keep my lips sealed. But I can hold my own, ain't never gonna be a clone. Everyone's supposed to be themselves, so let's put these copycats up on shelves and let the real dominate. That wasn't meant to be no hate, but life is great when you ain't a faker. You just living life right, making it to a new height. Still chilling around the same old site. Yo, I'm back. And I still want to talk about me. Without further ado, let's get into it. I still fish, hunt, do what I want. The haters will still hate, but the people still rate my songs high. Cause of how hard I try. Doesn't even matter what they think, but when I play they don't blink. And they're why I'm at the top of the charts. My songs are stuck in your hearts and even the feds' heads. No one in the game is writing like me or industry fighting like me. Hopping on the speed a second time, not a crime. Gonna kill the speed every time I got something to say, which is almost every day. This is basically my version of No Title, which had not one remix but 6. Instagram removed my song, which is wrong, but it was my song, The Industry. I thought speech was supposed to be free. They should have taken down hypocritical, cause what I'm seeing is that's what they're being. All good though, I can fight them independently, cause guess who's independent? Me. That's who I titled this song about. I do this for me, not the clout. I'm doing this song again for fun, but if you call it a battle, I still won, cause my releases outperform the norm. Competition is cursed, their best can't compete with my worst. I gave them tips, but they gotta figure out the rest, cause their music I can't stand, man. I'm gonna go bump it and enter Sandman, because if in the mic we fight, it's exit light and enter fright. I'm screaming don't tread on me, when I'm old everyone will have read on me, cause they follow my every move, they got allegations they can't prove. I reference some good music since everyone says I don't have taste, but really I don't let any music go to waste. I just rock with that sound from the underground. I can't stand the industry heads wanting everyone depressed and on meds, and the feds don't stop it. But it's whatever, cause every time they make something I top it, like this beat. If you turn up the bass, hits so hard, feels like mace in your face. I listen to it in a friend's Toyota, thing starts like a cold day in Minnesota, but the thing will run, and that's all you need to have fun. Actually I had to get out of the sticks just for a second to make this remix, and I'll show you all my new tricks. Maybe I'll give you all a project before I get back to the hills, cause I know saying the music kills. I mean, look who the industry has hurt and slain. Don't even gotta say his name. Everyone knows he was big in the game. They made him a Ghana. I hope he's feeling the definition of Nirvana. And I'm not trying to avenge and scavenge the culture like some sort of vulture. I'm the counterculture. Yeah, I'm not the kind that gets a sculpture in DC. Yeah, BC ain't PC enough for that. I represent real fans and don't make music for corporate plans, because no negotiation could make me say, yeah, fine, I'll sign. It's a no, never, nada. I gotta stay true to me and my crew, but not you. Hitting up this verse 3, because we talked about them and you a little too much. Now it's time for me to come back and clutch. Yeah, me 1, I was just having fun, but me 2 will make you see 2. And by the time I get to 3, you better flee, because I make each decision to make sure I achieve my vision. I won't sell my rights for 400 million USD, because I can reach my own new heights without having to hear about how I used to be. And I won't sell to a rich phony, aka the head of... Don't say that, they'll make your head baloney. It's okay, I'm not scared, but I am prepared. I won't say them so they can at least hear the full album. Now I'm not saying their name, but they own the game. Now they own Pink Floyd. Won't be surprised if they take the brick out of the wall over the dark side of the moon and into the void. And I'll be the guy who saw it coming while y'all are humming along to the classics, accidentally abiding to the tactics. I still fish, hunt, do what I want. The haters will still hate, but the people still rate my songs high, cause of how hard I try. Doesn't even matter what they think, but when I play they don't blink. And they're why I'm at the top of the charts. My songs are stuck in your hearts and even the feds' heads.
I already tried to tell y'all aren't ready.
I'm always to myself, it's better for my health till I come out and strike on the mic, crawl back, make another track attack, cause as y'all know, I come and go as I please. Spitting bars so fast till I start to wheeze. Worth it cause these people whack, makes it easy to pick up the slack and seem better even if I only rap one letter. A, B, C's, more like A, B, C's back, bringing the heat on some random beat, wait until they meet the best. Songs go harder than the rest, go back to my nest to chill till someone starts something, I gotta kill their career and state fear so I can relax. The facts are the facts. And these people I am trying to defeat them in competition. That's the definition of playing a game you can't win, and I'll kill you even if it's a sin. Coming up and scaring y'all like a shark fin in the water. That's why my tracks are hotter than the mainstream. My talent is a fever dream. I write alone so I can set the tone. I like things my way, I'm a tourist. Let's transition this to a chorus. I like things my way when I'm older, be talking about how it was back in my day. I want to be the independent sensation of the nation while the industry wants control of my whole catalog. That's cause this ain't no brain fog, this is clear and sincere. The easiest that warrants fear. No one else is as willing, songs ain't as thrilling. They stuff in their albums with filler, my every track is killer. I'm better by more than a bit, I make every song a hit. I ain't no liar, I love music but couldn't sing in a choir. I just rap like it's Need for Speed. I'm like a gas car winning in NASCAR cause I rap like a fast car. Anyone who battles me is left with the last scar because in every battle I get the last bar. If I hold a concert, the turnout will be smoky as a burnout. Rap all night, so not worn out. Should be because I make tip-top hip-hop. There's no rap roadmap. I pave my way, so every track I can slay. I got a crew behind me, we feared. We can't even be mirrored. Come around us, we get seared. I like almost all kinds of songs. Metal and rock ain't nothing to mock. Always bumping someone will sing along country song, but I make rap. I can't listen to no pop crap. That's how I am. Choke slam, rough on the mic. Say stuff that I'm waiting for the psych. But I mean what I say. If that offends you, take a hike. I like mixing genres too, but that's nothing new. How I do it is though. It's how I am, not some show. Once again, if you like me, you can go. When I rap, I'm the opposite of a bag of chips because of Q-tips that barely need air. Hey, look over there. No matter how wild it is, they won't stare because I'm the center of attention. No matter how many times I mention the fact I want to get out of the spotlight, go into a dark room, it's okay, I survive because I got light. I'm self-taught and bright, you never know, I just might put a random rhyming mumble rapper in my sight and beat his career to death on a neat little beat. Have been burning alive with all that heat. They say silence is violence and I agree because they don't know what they don't hear or see. But when I do break the grind to speak my mind, I don't just bark, I will bite and leave my mark, taking me to a new height with every word, single word I write. I like things my way when I'm older, be talking about how it was back in my day. I want to be the independent sensation of the nation while the industry wants control of my whole catalog. That's cause this ain't no brain fog, this is clear and sincere. The easiest that warrants fear. No one else is as willing, songs ain't as thrilling. They stuff in their albums with filler, my every track is killer. I'm better by more than a bit, I make every song a hit. I ain't no liar, I love music but couldn't sing in a choir. I just rap like it's Need for Speed. I'm like a gas car winning in NASCAR cause I rap like a fast car. Anyone who battles me is left with the last scar because in every battle I get the last bar. Yeah, my way every single day, and don't you try and get in my way.